Good morning, guys. So it's October 1st and I am not doing Vlogtober this year because I talked about this on my Instagram live, but with everything going on right now in my life, I just cannot commit to daily vlogging. I had a lot of fun last year, but I just can't commit to doing it daily, so I don't want to say I'm going to do it and then not be able to do it. I'm going to try and vlog more though this month because I know you guys do enjoy vlogging. So I just woke up. I actually woke up at around 8:30, but I was on my phone in bed. In the morning, if I didn't do this at night, I'm just kind of like putting everything back into their space. Like, I have these bar stools, and if they're not facing the right way, it drives me crazy. So putting those bar stools the right way, just kind of tidying up. Oh, I sold these beets. I actually sold them to my best friend Sierra because last time I sold, oh my god, I think I drooled in my hair last night. Maybe one day I will talk about like horror stories from people and why it's so important that if you're selling online to pay the extra for shipping, because I just had a crazy experience with someone, really annoying, frustrating experience with someone who bought my other pair of beets that I have, and I shipped them out, like, she bought them on a Friday, shipped them out within 2 business days. I guess it wasn't fast enough for her, so she filed a dispute on PayPal, but PayPal was like, girl, she shipped them out 2 days within receiving the money. But then I guess she was mad, so she opened a dispute saying that the earphones looked very worn when I had clearly taken pictures and those earphones had not been worn more than 3 times, so there was no chance of that. And I even sent her like a little gift with it, so now I always do tracking because people can be sneaky. Always do tracking, that's my tip. So I'm just gonna do a quick 10-second tidy around this living room. I'm gonna have my water, bulletproof, head to the office, and then go to school later. Something I made last night, which looks probably kind of gross from where you're seeing it, but I made ginger water, and it's really, really good. I made it because when I was sick, I found this really refreshing, so I decided to make it just to have. So I brought a good amount of ginger up to a boil. Once it came to a boil, turned it off, let it cool completely, and now I have it in here, so now I can just pour out my ginger water. It tastes really good, and it's a good way to drink water. You can't tell, but I just did the Peter Thomas Roth like bubble oxygen mask. I'll show it to you guys after. I popped some pimples, that's why they're enraged right now. Anyways, I'm making my bulletproof coffee. It is around 10:30. I make my bulletproof coffee like kind of long after I wake up because I drink a whole, I think this is called a quart. I drink a whole quart of water, so I'm not that hungry right away. I'm not that hungry right now, but I want to get going. So I'm making my bulletproof coffee. I'm not making my bulletproof pumpkin spice coffee, but I'll be sharing that recipe with you guys soon. I have a lot of fall recipes I want to share. My face looks so funny. I'm not sure if this mask does anything. It was on sale. I love the Peter Thomas Roth like exfoliating. I just don't know if this does anything. So now I need to blend my bulletproof. Can't really hear it, but this is the mask I've been using. These are the things that I sold over the weekend on Sevdalis Style Closet, but this is the bubbling mask. I have to go ship some packages, but I'm going to the office because we just launched our new collection at Shop Coffee Couture on Friday, so we have a lot of work to do. Tony's been working all weekend, and I need to go work now before school. So I also need to go ship out some packages that I sold on Sevdalis Style Closet. For those of you who may not know, Tony and I had been selling a lot of our like gently used, I would say good stuff. Like, we donate a lot of the clothes that we don't wear, the stuff that just isn't really worth anything, because I'm not going to sell you guys like old t-shirts. But for stuff like this, like these are Adidas tubular shadow knit shoes that I bought last year. I think I wore them maybe once, not even. Sierra, well, last time I sold my Beats headphones, I kind of had like a very bad experience. I had another pair of Beats, and I really don't wear Beats just because they're really big and they're just not really for me. But my best friend Sierra was like, why didn't you just sell me your blue Beats? And I was like, I didn't know you wanted them. But I had these Beats Solo Wireless, and so I texted her, I'm like, I'm gonna list them, but if you want them, let me know. So I sold them to her like for a really good price. I was gonna be at school really early, so I decided to come to Go Organic to get a kombucha because I'm all out at home. Hopefully they have some, because I know they don't always. They have turmeric golden milk, like pre-made. that's interesting to me. So whenever I try and make it, it tastes awful. So it looks like there's organic dates, organic coconut, vanilla flavor, organic cardamom, ashwagandha. I think I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get a kombucha. And I think I'm going to go with, well, I don't know, there might be more in the back. So I just got out of the health food store and now I'm probably gonna have to rush to school, but it's not that far. I decided to pick up that turmeric drink thing. I hope the lighting's okay. I feel like my hair is all weird and interesting. Anyways, I decided to pick up that turmeric thing because turmeric is really good for you. It's very anti-inflammatory. I put it in my bulletproof coffee sometimes. The thing about turmeric though is that in order to like unleash its full potential of benefits, you need to put some black pepper in to like activate it. And a few months ago, like when I was starting this whole like health thing, I did try making a turmeric golden milk latte, but it just was disgusting. I really didn't like it. That health food store, it's called Go Organique. It's in like the West Island of Montreal. It's my personal favorite health food store just because the prices are better than any of the other ones. Like something that costs like $6 at Tao or something will cost $4 there. So, you know, they're just fair pricing. You guys know that I don't support a health food store that really, I don't know if they changed their ways of doing business, but when I first bought like a thing of ghee, they charged $30 for the ghee because they weren't going through the proper channels of getting the ghee. Anyways, I just like supporting good health food stores. I like supporting good business, and I know that it's hard like for small businesses to get going, but I just don't feel like you really get anywhere by ripping people off in any way. Hey guys, so I just finished up at school, just got back to my to my car. Trying to put some of this lip thing on. I wanted to ask you guys, for some reason my hand things here like look dirty. Like they look like a little dirty. I just washed it last night so I know it's clean. Is there a way that I can maybe bleach parts of this? Let me know. Parts of this white sweater. Anyways, I've been drinking this grape kombucha and I like it way more than I remembered because for some reason, I guess I really didn't like it the first time I had it. Maybe I just, I don't know, maybe it was a little too new for me, but now I really like this flavor. So I'm not gonna avoid it like the plague every single time I see it. Monday nights are normally like family nights for my family, and normally we do something like we have dinner or we go for dinner. So tonight I think that my dad, oh shoot, sorry. Today I think my dad is, we are going to be making lentil soup, which I'm really excited about. Just another exciting day. Going to Canadian Tire to get some stainless steel cleaner, and I think Command House. I had the worst experience of this Canadian Tire though. Okay, so an exciting dishwasher news. I really like these Method smart tabs, but I'm also curious about the Honest. I still have some, so next time let me know which one you guys like. I like the pods. I really like pods. They're just easier. I didn't know they had Mrs. Meyer's here though, which is cool. So here is where I wanted to come. I wanted to get the stainless steel cleaner because I can never keep my fridge and like dishwasher, everything clean. So I'm gonna get steel for my nails. So we're gonna get this. I don't think I needed anything else. Apple Orchard, but I don't have granite. I don't think I might. I don't know. Do you like, oh, this is nice, the foaming. Method is a nice natural company. I wanted to see if they had other Mrs. Meyer's stuff, but I'm guessing it'll be, apparently like Barkeeper's Friend is really good for stovetops. Or that is good for stovetops, but I don't know. I don't feel like I need that, honestly. I'm just gonna look around and then I'm gonna go look at mops. Another exciting day. Oh, Mrs. Meyer's detergent. Do any of you guys use this? I'm really shocked that good old Canadian Tire has so many fun brands. Nothing gets me going like a good brand or something. Okay, so it looks like Swiffer has their own little steam mop, but I really want something legit. I don't know. If any of you guys have it, let me know, but I think I really do want to get something like real. Okay, so I think these are some of the steam mops. That's the Dirt Devil mop and handheld steamer. The Hoover, that's a little expensive. I didn't want to spend that much. This one has pink, because God knows we need more pink things. I am looking at a Shark one. That one is $1.99. So I think most of them are around the $1.99 price. There's one on Amazon. I don't know. I think I'm leaning towards that one, but let me know. I want to ask you guys first before I buy. And look, they also have this robot vacuum. You guys know, not to toot my own horn, but I was like one of the first people on YouTube to really show the robot vacuum. Now everyone has one, but this one is on sale, $1.99. Let's look. I think that's one that's over here. No, it's different. Anyways, by the way, I do not mean that I started the whole robot vacuum thing. All I'm saying is, like, last year when I got it, no one had one, and then everyone got one after. I also really want one of these fans. I need to sleep with a fan. I need to have air circulation. So is this worth it? Is this fan worth it? Let me know, guys. If I don't know what I would get if I got one, but let me know. Okay, now we're at command hooks. I'm at Costco with my dad. We're getting some stuff for dinner. Lemons, because I go through lemons so quickly. My dad's trying on shoes, and I'm so excited because they have the Shark one that I wanted, and it's $99, so I'm super excited. And I'm not getting much because I pretty much did all my groceries, but I'm really excited about these Moisha's pickles because they are seriously the best pickles ever. And I'm getting Saigon cinnamon because this is apparently, like, according to Dr. Dre, the best kind of cinnamon you can get. The regular cinnamon, apparently, that we've all been eating is not good. So I got Saigon cinnamon. Saigon. And some honey because I've been baking a lot. And
9.5 would be better.
They don't have 9.5?
No, they have 9s and 10s.
I've been baking a lot, and I've been using my Greek honey, which is like it's like gold in our family, so I'm just getting this organic honey from here. And meat. I'm gonna have some red meat tonight. I haven't had red meat in a while. If you guys are new to my vlogs, last year I found these socks at Costco. They are the best socks ever. They're so comfortable. They come out with different colors. I don't really wear socks. I know some people find that gross, but if you're gonna wear socks, these are the ones. Like with my Uggs in the winter, I wear socks. These are so comfy. Okay, so my dad and I are cooking dinner. We're gonna have steak. I'm gonna make this cauliflower that's really good with some sort of Greek potatoes. This, if you do not like cauliflower, this will convert you. It is my favorite way of doing it. I got the recipe from KG, but I kind of adapted it a little bit. Her recipe, you just basically put this big marinade on top of a whole head of cauliflower. Personally, I like to cut up like little florets so that the sauce coats everything and gets crispy everywhere, but you can do either way. We're cheating, we just got some pre-cut cauliflower, but basically all that's in here is the juice of a lemon, sriracha, garlic powder, Montreal steak spice, Parmesan cheese, salt, pepper, avocado oil, and it is so good. Like the little dressing at the bottom of the bowl, and then I add all the cauliflower on top. That way I don't have to dirty another bowl. Tony, do you like this recipe?
Yeah.
She hates everything I make.
No, I do it. Stop.
Okay, she pretends to not like everything I make. Now I have these, and I just have it lined on a parchment paper. You definitely want to use parchment paper because it can get kind of sticky. I'm just going to even it all out. What do you think, Dad?
Pretty good.
So I'm going to let it cook and then turn it over. Oh, Tony, look at what I got today. So this is the spread we have tonight. We have my dad's garlic smashed potatoes. Are so good. Steak, and my favorite part, the sriracha cauliflower. No green vegetables tonight, but we're too tired and too hungry to care. So that's what we're having for dinner.
I added something special to that. Let me know if you can tell.
What did you add?
You have to. Well, I said let me know what. If you can tell.
I also made my ginger water yesterday, so I'm having ginger water. Tony, do you like it?
I really like it.
It's really good. What's that
I
then?
can't find a scary movie. some tomatoes with oil and salt and pepper.
Hey guys, so I apologize for the quality. I'm filming old school YouTube style on my computer with my flash on my phone because this light is out. I wanted to end today's vlog by just discussing my thoughts and emotions regarding the Vegas shooting. I didn't want anyone to think that I was not, you know, thinking of the victims or that I was just being selfish and all I cared about today was my steam mop. Now, I'm not the type of person that'll go on to every single social media I have and post a picture, like pray for Vegas, pray for this, because I think actions speak louder than words, and I think that speaking out about issues is more meaningful than posting a picture. I think raising awareness and like support for the victims is amazing, of course, but I don't want to just blindly post another picture. There's enough pictures, you know? This is not meant to offend anyone. This is not meant to hurt anyone's feelings. I know that the U.S. is such a touchy topic and Americans take it very, very personally whenever anyone talks about it. I just want to say I love the U.S. I do. Do I agree with everything? No. Do I support who the president is? No, I don't. When I woke up this morning and I heard what happened in Las Vegas, if you don't know, there was a shooting, and there was like 58 people dead. It's like one of the worst mass shootings, if not the worst, in the United States. The first thing I thought about was my friend from high school, Jake, because he plays hockey for a team in Las Vegas. That's the first thing I thought of because he's there. So I messaged him and he was fine. Turns out his coach was actually shot in the chest. So, and then when I was reading about the attack, the terrorist attack, because it was a terrorist attack, it made me really mad. First of all, it made me mad at the media because anytime there's a shooting done by a person of color or a Muslim person or someone, you know, of a different religion or race, those people are labeled as terrorists. And it made me really mad to see on all the news sites and like on like articles that the shooter was described as a middle-aged, quiet man, country music-loving man, white man. If the person who committed this atrocious crime, a terrorist attack, because it is a terrorist attack, if a Muslim man was sitting in his hotel room just shooting people in a massive pit, the media would be calling him a terrorist because that is what he was. That is what he is. He is a terrorist, no matter what race, no matter what religion he is. He is not being labeled a terrorist by media. People of different races and different religions have to prove their good nature every single day because of the stereotypes. But then this white man who goes and kills almost 60 people, injuring over 500, is not labeled a terrorist because of his race. For anyone who doesn't think racism is alive and well, example number one. The second thing that really made me mad and very frustrated and very upset was obviously the gun issue in the United States. And I know that this is such a touchy topic and I don't want to open a can of worms, even though I kind of am. Personally, I am pro-gun control. I am Canadian. And for those of you who are going to say, why does she give a shit about what guns we have in our country? Well, is my friend not a good enough example for you? Like, people visit the United States. People who are not American visit the United States. I care because I have friends in the U.S. My best friend, Sierra, lives full-time in the United States of America. She has a green card. She lives in the United States. My best friend. I do think that it affects me because it can affect the people that I love. And who knows, one day I could be visiting the U.S. and God forbid something bad happen. The thing that really gets me, though, is that everyone is always saying, pray for Vegas, and yes, definitely send your prayers to the victims of this awful shooting. It is terrible. In my opinion, say as many prayers as you want. But guess what? The prayers for Paris didn't stop any more shootings. The prayers for Barcelona didn't stop any more shootings. The prayers for Manchester or London didn't stop any more shootings. And especially in the United States, the country that has the highest amount of shootings per year and mass shootings per year, praying is not going to change the problem. It just won't. I think, like, people need to get that out of their mind. Like, stop saying pray for this when there's a clear solution. You need to implement gun control because clearly people are taking advantage of it. Not everybody, in my mind, I don't understand why there's a need to have, like, a Glock in your car or a Glock on your belt. Like, I just don't see a need for it. It's kind of scary to me, just the idea that people can have concealed weapons. It's really honestly frightening for me. At the end of the day, everyone's tweeting pray for Vegas, and yes, pray for the victims, pray for the people affected, pray for the communities. Not saying that there's not gun issues and not gun related crimes in Canada or other countries, because there are, but they are significantly less amounts. So I hope I made sense with this some sort. I didn't post really about it on Instagram. I posted about it on Twitter. My heart really does go out to the victims, goes out to the families of the victims, goes out to the people there who are going to suffer from PTSD. You can pray all day, but it doesn't seem to be working, in my opinion. So for anyone affected, my heart goes out to you. Let me know your thoughts.